So, it turns out there's one more mission that I was not aware about, even though I'm now aware of it, having done this mission about, oh, I don't know, good 3 or 4 times now due to something breaking or my own stupidity or a combination of the two. But no, they don't even tell you about this mission. It's not on your map. You either have to have known going in, or just the fact that maybe you've played this game before and then you'll know. But no, I didn't know. But no, there's one, because this mission, what is this mission even called? Yeah, the last enemy shall be destroyed. It's a 2-parter, which is honestly a pretty cool touch, but it's kind of annoying that I didn't know it the first time. Because, I mean, John's dead, and they don't really give you any indication that Jack has to pick this mission up, but that's kind of what has to happen. And I mentioned that to my friend who's, obsessed with Red Dead, and she's like, yeah, there's another mission for Jack. Oh, I found that out. I found that out the hard way. Through research and looking it up on YouTube. Because I was like, this seems like an off way to close the game. So I looked it up and I was right, and I was like, yeah, it would. The reason it was an off way to close the game is because that's not how you were meant to close the game. And I'm not doing anything else. I'm doing this one mission. That's what we're here for. I'm not. Ow! Okay, apparently that was a bad landing on a runaway horse. Ow! And I don't even need to worry about my colors, because I know they're fine. Don't know why the hell it's so much brighter on the Elgato than it is here. Maybe it's just my TV's brightness, too.
Hello, sir. You work with the government?
You one of them slicker boys?
Sure, son.
How can you well, I guess you can tell he's an agent because he's in a fancy little suit.
I have something for him.
Edgar Ross. No, but
well, no, we have to track down the man who killed you. They killed your pa. He killed my pa.
I think he went and retired.
Yeah, we have to track down the man who killed our pa. I'm not going to do anything stupid or fancy or anything like that, because when I tried recording this last time, I tried to have a little fun, messed up on a few things, and cost me a bit more time.
Well, thank you for the information, mister.
Yeah, thanks. You're going to be responsible for his death. And I need to get out of town, so the good thing is I know step by step every. Actually, I'm not even gonna camp. I don't care. I know where I need. It's like I know where I need to go. I need armadillo. Because I don't care if I have to pay up the money for this. It's not like I'm worried about it, because this is it. I'm not going to go gamble or do anything else. I may do a full gameplay recording playthrough later just because, and try and get everything that I can. I don't know if I'll be able to. Okay, so she's on the lake. That's like south of here, right? Yeah. She is to the south. I need my damn insane horse. Is this the same horse that we used as John Marston, though? Because I don't see why it wouldn't be, because it's only been 3 years. So, that's actually very much doable. Depends on how good a shape the horse was in. But no, I'm just here to do this mission and get the hell out, because I already have a long set of credits, and I barely had anything to talk about the past 2 times I tried, so I'm probably gonna have even less to talk about this time. Although you guys didn't hear any of it, so no harm on me. Wow, that is dark! That is... Could it be any darker? Probably. Whoop! If I wasn't paying attention to the darkness, then maybe I'd go on the right course. But no, see, this is what I mean when I said this mission takes you all over. It's literally going to take you all over Texas and beyond. It's the only other mission I can recall where we go into Mexico. Because yeah, after we got done with Mexico, we kinda never went back. I will take this shortcut. But yeah, that is stupidly dark, but I'm on the screen on the Elgato, it's fine, so I'm not gonna mess with it. My TV's brightness has to be not up that high, which I will... Either that or it's got to be the glare coming from the outside, too. Also, discovered apparently your character cannot swim. We live in Texas, for fuck's sake, and you... on the border of Mexico, and you can't swim.
How do you do, young man?
You know, that makes sense. But there's the missus.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hello, young man.
Because last time I
Hi.
tried to do something,
What are you doing out here?
I tried to do a little
Are you
something,
out
tried to
visiting the
throw
lake
her
with
in the
your family?
lake. That never
No, ma'am.
actually worked out well.
I was looking to deliver a
Because
letter
it's
to
too bad
Edgar
you can't,
Ross.
once you hog time, it's too bad you can't
That
throw
husband
them.
of mine. That bureau just won't get its talons out of him, even though he's
I had
retired.
another ingenious idea, but that
Gave him
probably...
some of the best years of his life. They ought to let him retire in peace.
No, they're not going to let him
They've
retire in
killed him
peace.
with worry, and
He's gonna
he's
die.
such a sensitive man.
He has to meet his maker.
Sorry, I shouldn't get so angry. I don't suppose any of this is your fault.
Well, what's about to happen is going
There's
to be
no
my
need to
fault.
worry about him nowadays.
Well, where is he?
He and his brother Philip went hunting on the south side of the San Luis River.
In Mexico.
Be careful crossing over. They were saying it was dangerous.
I sure will, ma'am. And don't worry about a thing. I'm sure your husband will be just
Oh,
fine.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Do I kill her? Do I hog tie her? Or do I just... Ooh, let's stabby stabby.
Go on now, young man. You're cluttering up the place.
Stabby stabby. Well, I couldn't figure out what to do, because shooting her wouldn't have been as funny. Okay, there's my horse. Still can't see a bloody thing. It's got to be a combination of the TV and the glare coming out the window. Okay, so can I camp here, though? Because I has idea of how I can get where I need to be really fast. Oh, I found... When and where did I find ammo? Okay, so armor dealer. See, I could have done this for free instead of taking the taxi, but I don't care. It doesn't matter to me how I get there. Although, I wonder what would happen if I got my honor all the way down, because I've never actually done that before. Though, to be fair, every mission gives you, like, 50 honor, and... Okay, killing her dropped it a good amount, but... It's like, yeah, that didn't really... You don't really get a chance, I think, to drop your armor as much as you do raising it. And, okay, so we need to go... Oh, I better make sure... Okay, it is Chuparosa. It's like I say that like I knew, that's why I checked. Okay, so I'm gonna end up giving this guy a lot of money. Oh, not that.
You take me to Chuparosa?
Only $24 from here to Chuparosa? That's actually pretty cheap.
You don't mind. I'm very tired.
But no, I may be able to have this mission done quickly because I'm not, it's like I'm not dicking around. I'm gonna go, although it does involve my least favorite activity in this game of a duel, because I still have never quite figured that out. Because, you know, I suck. But damn, $24 to get from Texas to Mexico. And the color looks a little better now. But yeah, now we have a long-ass way to go. Whoops, I am on the wrong... It might help if I get on the right trail. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Call me crazy. Call me crazy, it just might. But I'm not looking to die. I'm not looking to do anything crazy. I'm just going down there to find the brothers, kill the one who I need to, although theoretically I probably could kill his brother too. I don't see why not. I'm probably not going to because I don't want that to trigger Edgar. Because it's not like when I killed his wife and there was nobody there. Because I generally tried to stay... you know, tried to be a good person in this game and not be a complete dick like I would in some other games. Like Grand Theft Auto, for example, where I would just fucking tear the... There goes the neighborhood. Whoops. And I'm like, you're here somewhere. I can tell. I can sense you.
Hey there, mister. How's the hunting?
Oh, pretty good, son. Got me a few rabbits, coyote, elk. Still
Got a
looking for
few
some
things.
trophies for the parlor.
I've got a letter here for Edgar Ross. You know him? I heard he was down in these parts with his wife.
Of course I know him. He's my brother. Gone down river. Duck
Well,
hunt.
we're about to go downriver to hunt
It's a
too.
pretty important letter to have come all this way.
Oh, yes, sir. Real important. I'll be on my way home as soon as I deliver this message.
Although it's
Let's be
funny,
off
you
then.
say you say downriver.
Don't
It's
get
like
on
which
his
way?
bad
Which
side.
way downriver? I mean, I already know which
Yeah,
way it is. It's
filthy
to the west. But it doesn't really tell me much. Oh, he's downriver.
Go on, son.
Okay, so oh, there's my horse. Cool. That means I can actually get there pretty quick. Too bad I can't just hog time and throw him in the river. That would be one way to get rid of him. But yeah, he's down here by some sort of folks sticking up our river. Now we gotta go find him though. Deer! 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 No, we're not hunting. Although there are missions to hunt things, which I don't feel like doing.
Excuse me.
At least not right now.
You Edgar Ross?
Do I know you?
Forgive me for startling you, sir. I have a message for you.
I have a message for you,
My name
sir.
is Jack Marston. You knew my father.
I see. I remember your father.
I've come for you, Ross.
Because that's how we do it in the Old West.
You,
We
boy,
announce that
have
we
sure should-
we announce that we've come for him.
You killed my father.
Your father killed himself with the light.
No, you kind of
You
killed
killed
him with
I
the
saw
bullets and the guns
keep
and the
saying
soldiers.
You sent him to do your dirty work. Then you shot him like a dog.
And I'll shoot you like one too, you little piece of trash.
Damn, he's an
Now
ass.
get out of here before I kill you as well.
I ain't
Okay,
going
hopefully I
nowhere,
can get
old
this
man.
right on the first try. That would make me happy. Knowing my luck, I won't, but it would make me happy if I could. It would really make my work easier at the end of the day. Well, we'll see. Okay, so what are the controls, though? See, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. Eventually, I will get that right. Thank you, finally! I sort of have an idea of what I did better, because I did look it up, and apparently if you draw, when it says to draw, then you actually have a better chance of taking them out. I did not know this. I didn't do anything else differently other than that. That's got to be it. And I still love that ending to me is funny for some reason. Kinda like the end of an old Western film, which, in a way, this kinda was. But I'm not gonna lie, this is still, even with some of the annoying bits like that, it's still a really solid game, and yeah, let me talk about that for a minute. I hate dueling people only because it's the kind of thing that's almost seems like it's based on pure dumb luck over skill, though I guess a little bit of skill does go into it as well as timing. I don't know, still haven't figured this out. Maybe when I get around to Red Dead 2 I will. But no, back to the game as a whole. It's a really, really solid game. I was invested in the story all the way through, because just as soon as it seemed like you were about to hit the end, they pulled twist after twist after twist. And in all honesty, it's not me spoiling anything, because if you watched the entire ELP up to this point, then you know the story. Or if you've played the game on your own, then you know the story. So if you haven't done either of those things, don't listen to what I'm about to say, because there may be spoilers involved. But I mean, the beginning of it was you go after Bill, you think you're gonna get to him, but then he flees to Mexico, starting up a whole new chain of tasks. Then you finally do take him out in Mexico, only to find out there's more going on back stateside. And even after that, then, once you take care of all that, then your main character gets killed. I know it's an abridged version, but, you know, it's not going to be full-blown spoilers, though to be fair, I could probably do an entire synopsis of this game in the time that these credits are going to take, because I've sat here twice through the credits now. They are long. They are very long. Understandable, though, because it probably did take a lot of people to make this game, because this is Rockstar Studios, so, you know, it's definitely going to take a lot of work to make this game. But no, I like the story. I was invested in it. One thing I hated, though, is the fact that in each act, it seemed like your side companions and characters and all that, it seemed like they were each confined to one act. Because in the first act, you're building up your gang of, the snake oil salesman and the fucking crazy Irishman and all those fine folks. But then we never really deal with them once we get help to get to Mexico, but then we never see them again, and we have a different arc of characters, the Mexican revolutionaries. Then once we get through that arc and come back stateside, sure, we see the snake oil salesman again, but it's mostly around these new characters revolving around the agents, the fucking crazy doctor dude, I guess he was a professor, right? The crazy professor, the Native American informant. So each arc seems to have their own cache of side characters that doesn't really cross over and, cross thread as much, which I don't like, because by the time you get used to one set of characters, they're gone, and then you have a whole new set. Because I want to say I was probably on each section for maybe 5 hours or so. It's not a long game. The game took me maybe 16 hours to beat, so it's not long. But no, each arc was only about 5 hours, so you really only get a third of the game for each of these characters. Sure, you see this, like I said, you see the snake oil salesman for one brief moment here at the end, but other than that, no. They're all kept pretty independent of each other, and I wasn't a huge fan of that. And I'm not. Also, the controls are a bit stiff, especially when your character doesn't want to cooperate or the horse doesn't want to cooperate. Just at this point, I'm nitpicking, because this is a pretty damn good game. It's the kind of game that I sat down for a straight week and just played. I think I played through it in like 5 days. That's how invested I was. That's how much I wanted to keep coming back to this. That's the sign of a good game. Not even, okay, Dragon Ball was about double the length of videos and about 4 times the length of this goddamn game. But even that took me like 3 months to get through. Both, and probably another 2 for editing that whole thing, because it was like 70 videos. Actually, I shouldn't say how many videos it is, because don't worry about how many videos it is, because we ain't at the end of it yet. You may think we are. No, we're not. We still have a little ways to go, because I got some surprising stuff done in that game. But no, enough about that one. This might be one of the longer games that I've actually sat down and played all the way through like this, because yeah, I didn't do that with any of the other games that I worked on. I powered through. Not even Link to the Past, though, to be fair, I did what I could with the time I had on that one. But no, I wanted to sit down and play this game, because M Plus with a modern day game, with how much stuff is going on in the game, if I don't come back to it right away, or within a reasonable amount of time, I'm most likely going to forget what was going on. So that's another reason why I wanted to sit down with this one. Now, am I going to do The Undead Nightmare and Red Dead 2 at some point? Yes. Yes, you're damn right I'm going to do those, because you guys found me such a solid game with this, that it makes me want to play. Even though the second game is a prequel, and I don't know if I'm going to care about that story as much, I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to give it a chance. Red Dead Nightmare I'm definitely curious about, because I do like zombies, and zombies in the Old West makes for a potentially interesting combination. Plus, I have played it a little bit already, and I liked what I saw. I feel like it was glitching out at some weird points, which is why I stopped and haven't gotten back to it since. I was originally gonna put it immediately after me doing this, but I'm glad I didn't, because then I can invest a little bit more time into it and not have to rush. Because I'll tell you this much, there's gonna be no more of this 3 days thing going on here where I'm doing, Red Dead, where I'm doing another game for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday like we did for Red Dead. That's not gonna happen, because my schedule is already pretty full up as it is. Sticking this in there was just, I needed somewhere to put this, and I didn't want to wait that long for you guys. I mean, I waited 4 months to give you this game, so I'd say that was a pretty good amount of time. I probably could have done like I did with Dragon Ball, because I recorded that in January and didn't put it up for 7 months. But I didn't want... But the difference is you guys didn't know about that game. You knew about this, and I didn't want to make you wait like an entire year for me to do a Let's Play of it. That's why I generally don't try and announce what I'm doing ahead of time, too, because then it's like, well, how long is it going to be? And I don't want to make it Kingdom Hearts 2 wait time of like I had to wait at least a good 2 years for that game. I know some people waited longer, but I didn't play it until way later. Because I played the original like in 04, so that was about a 2-year wait compared to the 5 some people had to go through. But no, if I announce I'm going to do a project and there's a chance I can get it up for you sooner rather than later, then I'm probably going to do that. But like I said, I don't know when I'm doing Undead Nightmare, and I don't know when I'm doing 2. Because my schedule is pretty packed right now, trying to get some other projects done for you guys that I had already had planned. Because this was just a spur-of-the-moment thing. This was just doing a fan vote for you guys, because I appreciate the support, and I want to give back to our community of gamers. And I figured a way to do that would be to have a fan poll and then get this game out. Because we did the poll for a week. Then I played the game for another week, and then I spent maybe a couple of months editing it. So, all in all, it was a pretty quick turnaround. And I'm definitely going to do another poll see, there is so much stuff I want to do for you guys. I want to do I want to do Red Dead 2, I want to do Undead Nightmare. I have a few projects over here on my own that I want to do. And then I still owe you guys another fan poll, because when I first recorded this, we were at 75 people. We're almost at 200 in the time that, it took to record and edit and put this project up. So that was a pretty big jump in a very short period. So I owe you guys at least another fan poll for sure. What am I going to put on that? Honestly, I have no clue. Because I don't want to put any of the same stuff on there again. I want to put stuff that I haven't done before, I haven't tried before, because every game I put up for you guys on that poll was blind. I'd never played any of them, which makes it more fun. Because like, some games I want to do pre-planned because then I have a better idea. Games like this I'll do blind. This, Dragon Ball, a few others, I've done blind because I like giving that first impression and giving my first-hand experiences. It's not like playing, say, Link to the Past, where I know the game like the back of my hand, and every time I get to the end of the credits, I'm going to do nothing but praise the game. No, this game, I had no idea what to expect. I'm not going to praise every little aspect of it. There are going to be bits and pieces I'm going to nitpick, but they're small things because, like I said, it's a really good game. It's probably one of the better things that Rockstar's put out. I'm not gonna lie, I like it better than any Grand Theft Auto game I've played. I haven't played 5 yet. At the time I'm recording this, I have not played Grand Theft Auto 5. I played 3, I've beaten Vice City, I've played San Andreas, I've played 4, that's like my least favorite one. And then, yeah, and that's about, I think I played the original a little bit, maybe one on portable, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But no, I like this better than any Grand Theft Auto game that I've ever played. I would say this, and I know Saints Row isn't Rockstar, I believe. I think, fuck, who did Saints Row? I honestly don't remember off the top of my head, but I like this, and I like this probably about as much as I do Saints Row. Both of them more than Grand Theft Auto for sure. It's one of the better projects that Rockstar's put out, and honestly, some people say they want remakes of this. I'd be okay with that, but in all honesty, do a remake of Red Dead Revolver first, just because. And I looked it up, like I actually had, because I know I hadn't played it for a long time. I thought it was like, I thought it was like 2005. No, it was 2004. So it's been about 17 years since I played that. So and I beat it once. Would I like to play it again? Yes, that's why I want a remake of that before this, because this didn't come out that long ago. Red Dead Revolver, it's been almost 20 years, so give that game some love. Like, quit giving the modern games, you know, a better increase. Give some of the older ones that touch. And where are you going? Oh, we got our honor back, though. You know what else we got? We have the end of an episode and the end of the Red Dead Redemption project. So, I certainly hope you all enjoyed watching. I know I enjoyed playing. In the meantime, go check out some of our friends' channels over here. And until the next one, as always, thanks for watching.